Today on Wis and Vin's Day, we're going to talk about the 10 things you need to know to travel to Greece. The first point that you need to know is what the weather is like. So in Greece, the weather it's often windy. So be prepared for that. Don't bring a lot of hats that can get blown around or anything you're afraid of losing and taking off in the wind. The wind can go like, I've seen it at 14 miles per hour up to 25 miles per hour, but I'm sure that it goes faster than that and slower than that. The second point about the weather is the sunlight. So in the Mediterranean, you can have really high UV rays, and I've seen on my watch anywhere from 0 to 9, and I'm pretty sure 10 is the highest, and I haven't seen 10 yet, but I'm pretty sure that it happens here. As you can tell, this happened after putting on sunscreen twice today, and now I'm completely out of sunscreen, so I'm afraid to go out in the sun right now, and I think that some parts right here are going to blister. Make sure that you bring some sunscreen. Bring enough of it that you are allowed to bring on the airline, because here it's also really expensive to purchase. I am afraid of this. This hurts. I don't like getting sunburnt, and I know that there's a high risk when you do it, and I'm upset with myself. Learn from me and bring lots of sunscreen. There's also bugs. I've seen some mosquitoes around here. There's also been a bee. I was laying and sunning myself, and then I rolled over and a bug stung me on my leg. So make sure you bring bug spray too. The night times here are also really cool. It's not really humid, so the weather, even though it's hot, it's like a drier warm, so that makes it seem more manageable. If you made it all the way up to this point in the video, go and hit the thumbs up button below. If you have another tip, throw it in the comments down below so everyone else can see your tip. Maybe you have something that I didn't think of. The second tip you need to know in order to travel to Greece is the cost of things. So in mainland Greece, things are decently, moderately priced, but it's when you get out to your islands that things have a lot more higher price because they have to fly or ship things in. And I also think because it's like a tourist area, they can like bump up the prices on things. So just so you know, they did have sunscreen at the market, but it cost 16 or 17 euros for a small bottle about this big. So I decided against it, and I'm gonna try and live off of what Nada has. That's what I mean with how expensive stuff is here. If you're worried about the cost, make sure you bring the things that you anticipate you'll want to buy or need to buy there. The third thing you need to know to travel to Greece is the water quality. In the mainland, you can pretty much drink from any tap water. As I've seen on Google, make sure you check that before you travel. If you travel to Santorini or Mykonos or any of the islands, don't drink the tap water. I've used it to brush my teeth accidentally. I'll also show you here how you're supposed to brush your teeth if you can't use the tap water. The lighting in here isn't so good, so bear with me. You just take your toothbrush and your toothpaste, you put a lot on it like normal. A little, not a lot. And then you take your water, and this is how you get your toothbrush wet. And then you brush. Instead of rinsing, you rinse with your water. Well done. Along with that, you also want to know that their septic systems, you can't flush the toilet paper. So this is what you should do. The fourth thing you need to know to travel to Greece is transportation. So the transportation options range from your feet to a bus, to ATVs and mopeds and rent-a-cars. There's a lot of options out there. For only 45 euros, we were able to rent an ATV for the whole day. The people that we rented it from, they were super nice. They actually let us extend the length of time that we had our ATV for 2 more hours for 15 euros. So it's cheaper to rent an ATV for the whole day. And with renting an ATV or any vehicle, it allows you to go from tip to tip of the island like on Santorini, whereas like that wouldn't really be possible by foot. The fifth thing you need to know if you're traveling to Greece is that the pools around here aren't usually heated, at least on the islands. You'll notice not many people swimming, and it's because the water is so cold. So usually they'll just go dip in it after they finish tanning to cool down. The sixth thing you'll need to know if you're traveling to Greece is the distance. For example, Santorini from tip to tip is 31 kilometers and it takes about 41 minutes to travel. So that kind of gives you a perspective if you were to travel from end to end of the island, how long it would take. So you know, should I plan a day for this? Should I plan 2 days? I would definitely recommend you go to one tip one day and then the other tip the other day, which is what we did. There's actually more you can do down past Fira. There's a lot of beaches down there. Yeah, you can see in one day. The seventh thing you need to know when traveling to Greece is that you shouldn't arrive too early at the airport. They say that they only have one departure gate area, so they only have room for the people who are boarding the next plane to sit and wait for the plane. So make sure you're there an hour before your plane leaves. The eighth thing you need to know when traveling to Greece is that there's no conditioner or no lotion in your hotel. Well, at least at the one we're staying at. So make sure if you're anyone who likes to have really healthy hair and you enjoy using conditioner and lotions, make sure you bring those with. I expected that they would have shampoo and conditioner here. After swimming in the pools, which are really chlorine-y for me, my hair just feels dry and gross. And actually swimming in the salt water made my hair feel much better than the chlorine, which I was really surprised with that. Point number 9 that you need to know when traveling to Greece is that the people here generally speak English, French, and Greek. I'm pretty sure they also know a little Spanish. I don't speak much Spanish, so I don't quite know. We didn't know any Greek, but we were able to get around just fine with our English. So those are the languages you'll need to know when you travel here. The 10th thing you want to know when traveling to Greece is that you need to definitely go to a beach. The pools here, they're cold and they're kind of small, so it's not really a swimming environment. It's more like a cooling environment for when you're done tanning. The beaches, though, is where you swim. So relaxing and peaceful and calm, and the beaches here are really, really lovely. The locals also thought we should go to a beach and said it was beautiful, and we did, and we don't regret it. So make sure you visit a beach. I highly recommend the Red Sand Beach in Santorini. So there you have it. Those are the 10 things you'll need to know when traveling to Greece. As always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your comments, and I'm thankful that you trust me to show you the things that you need to know for traveling to Greece. So I will see you on our next Listen Wednesday. Mark. Really high UV ray. The third point I'd like to talk to you about. The fifth point I'd like to talk the fifth point I have for you it takes about 42 minutes. The sixth thing you need to know if traveling to Greece. The sixth thing you need to know when traveling to Santorini is the length of the island. The sixth thing you need to know when traveling to the seventh thing. The eighth thing you need to know when traveling to Greece is that